Hi, Taurus. We're back with another energetic alignment, mindfulness soul session from root work. And so we're going to get right into it. And so for the month of February, I do feel as if there is going to be a bit of competitive energy going on around you. You may have found that you are in competition, or you're just taking on a friendly competition because you may, I don't know, feel as if there's others around that you may need to step up your game or excel in some area of sort. For others, I do feel as if you may be a little bit more prone to arguments going on, maybe possible disagreements as well. I think that there could be the fact that there's a lot of people talking at the same time and you feel like you can't really get a word in. I also feel like that this could also have issues, especially with Mercury being in retrograde, with conflicts in scheduling, right? Which is causing chaos, especially in your ability to travel or move freely. And so you may find out that you are more constricted. And so you're going to need to negotiate. You're need to double check your schedule and make sure that you are receiving information, checking emails and things like that, so that you can schedule yourself accordingly so you can skip over this type of chaos, right? I also feel like that you may be in back and forth communication with someone that may be close to you, in regards to maybe how they feel, kind of more so being sick of being in this type of energy, because what coming in the body is the Five of Pentacles. And this is just talking about, more so the feeling of being isolated. So if in business, this may be you to have to correct all these things that go wrong and have to deal with all this chaos. And so you're feeling kind of left alone. You're kind of sick of the delays. You just want to continue to move forward. And you're also maybe sick of dealing with financial hardships on your own. In relationship, this could be the same thing. Just the fact of you, feeling like that you're sick of going back and forth with people. You really been hurt in the past, so you're really not letting anybody in. You don't want to argue about these things anymore, and you're sick of really having to deal with these type of things on your own, feeling as if maybe everybody needs something from you. And so you're feeling isolated because maybe you don't feel as if you can get those same things from other people that they need from you. Okay, so I think this is the time to be honest with yourself, because coming in the spirit, I feel like that you're withholding, right? And so this is telling me that, you're used to getting into this shutdown energy. So you got all this chaos that go on, these different things that's going on, this feeling of isolation, but at the same time, you go within instead of staying in the argument. I need you to step up. I need you to stay in the argument. I need you to talk about the things that are relevant, and I need you to get to the root cause of the situation instead of always going within. Because you're not feeling fulfilled when you go within. It's just kind of like a defense mechanism that you use so that you don't continue to get hurt, or that other people don't continue to use you. And so this is lessons. And this would be lessons here, because the surrounding energy is the wheel, which brings in lessons, which brings in fate, which brings in new beginnings and endings as well. But sometimes there's lessons that come with that. And so we can never move on to new beginnings if we don't learn the lessons that are being taught to us. I think a lot of lessons in here is the lessons of selfishness. I think that sometimes you feel like you may have all the answers, or you feel again as if these other people are not worth your conversation. And so you're going within instead of staying in that argument and getting out what it is and how you really feel. So I do feel as if that, kind of what goes around comes around. So if you have been being selfish in the past and not being forthcoming with how you feel, then now you want others to do the same. That might not be the energy that you're getting back. If you are now wanting to converse with people, but at some point you were failing to do that at first, you may feel isolated because now you're left out in the cold. So these are all the lessons that are trying to come forth, right? And I think too, a caution would be not to put so much value on money here, and not to be arguing with people about how they need to excel, because these are certain things that bring up arguments and create conflict. And so, in order for you to receive, you must give. And in order for you to learn anything, you must open up and be able to evaluate self as well. And so, February, that's it.